And then here's the last guy. Video diary, I guess. I am day 3 post-op, just hanging out. I'm tempted to say that I'm bored. I'm not really like bored. I'm already ready to get up and do things and be productive and go somewhere or clean something. Yesterday I kind of tried to do a little bit more on my own. Not a good idea. I was not ready. No bending, no standing for long periods of time, nothing crazy and strenuous. I have crutches, so that's been really helpful. I don't think I would be able to do half the things that I've been doing without them, especially walking to the restroom on my own, because my balance like by myself is not great. The painkillers have been doing their job pretty much, but there's still like, of course, some areas of pain. This has been a very like restful experience. I literally have no choice but to rest. I've really liked just seeing God moving through me and my friends, and also like teaching and showing me things through this process, especially about like my stubbornness and asking for help and not feeling guilty about needing the rest. And I feel like I've been getting a lot of validation from him and from myself of like you have a reason to be down, like physically, like, you know, you're sick, like you need to rest and like get your body better. Otherwise, I've been in a good mood despite the pain, and I'm pretty much like, the pain is managed basically as long as I like don't move from this position. Once I start moving, things get complicated, but otherwise everything's been okay. I've been eating fine. Just had my Chipotle burrito. Yeah. It's day 5 of recovery. I didn't sleep a lot last night. I mean, I slept decent, but I didn't sleep a lot. I woke up super early this morning to use the restroom and saw that, I guess, the glue on one of my incisions started to rub off, and so it bled a little bit. I'm waiting for my doctor's office to open to ask them like what I need to do, or if I need to come in, or if it's concerning. I feel fine, like I don't have a fever or anything. I don't think it's infected, but I've definitely been up since like 5:30, a little nervous. I think it's fine, but I just need confirmation that everything is fine. Otherwise, I'm just tired. I really want to go back to bed, but I'm like nervous that I'm gonna like sleep rough or like roll over. I think that's probably part of why they opened in the first place. I've also like been coughing every now and then, which of course is not helpful, and I probably have been getting out of the bed too fast. It could be a couple things. We were gonna try stairs today, but that all depends on what my doctor says about the incision. So we're back. Currently getting some IV fluids, an antibiotic, and then blood work to make sure I don't have an infection. And we put a little like loose kind of bandage thing on the open incision. So everything looks good though. I'm just waiting for the fluids to finish and go home because I'm hungry. I have not eaten breakfast today yet. I'm watching PBS Kids, so that's great. Top tier. Today is day 5 post-op. I am really tired. Today was really freaking hard, actually. I woke up kind of fine, but also really tired. I've been getting up like every other hour to use the bathroom. Found out yesterday, actually after I filmed that clip, that I have a UTI. And we're just kind of assuming that it's from the catheter that they put in during surgery, which it's actually a rule that you're supposed to make the patient pee before they leave the hospital for that exact reason, to make sure they don't have an infection. So when I got home and, you know, from surgery and it burned, I just assumed, okay, they used a catheter. I didn't think anything of it. I've had excruciating back pain all week, which now makes sense, but I've never had a UTI in my life. So, you know, I don't know the symptoms. I didn't know that back pain was a thing associated with it. So I am waiting for my antibiotic to be delivered. It's supposed to get here today. Hopefully it does, because I need to be taking it ASAP. Every hour on the hour, I've been having to use the restroom, which of course is not only draining, like I'm losing all of my fluids, but it's physically exhausting having to get in and out of the bed. I also had my first bowel movement today, actually my first couple since the day before surgery, so that's been exhausting and painful. Of course I can't aid myself during a bowel movement. I can't clench or squeeze because of my incisions and, you know, my surgery site. Like, I'm not supposed to be like squeezing or straining that area, so that was really painful and exhausting. I haven't like bathed in 2 days, so I knew that I wanted to take a shower today anyway, so I also took my first shower today, and that was really hard and exhausting. I basically cried the whole time. It was really hard to stand up, and it just like wasn't enjoyable in the slightest. I also missed my midnight dose of pain medication this morning, and with like how tired I was, I didn't feel like eating, and until I eat I can't take my pain meds. So from, I want to say maybe 9 o'clock last night until 1 p.m. this afternoon, I hadn't taken any pain medication, so that hurt a lot. I'm just not feeling it, and I'm nauseous and my head hurts. I have been trying to write this paper for class. It's literally my second to last assignment. The 2 assignments go hand in hand. And I reached out to my professor for an extension. I do have disability accommodations, but he hasn't acknowledged the email. I sent that out like a week ago. Yeah, I don't know. My original plan was to be back to work on Friday, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that happen. I don't know, I feel like the first couple days of being in bed were definitely like honeymoon phase, and now I'm tired of being in bed, and it's frustrating that even getting up to use the restroom takes all of my energy. So I can't not imagine working an 8-hour shift doing hair. Happy day 6. I'm feeling a little bit better. Definitely things are going better than yesterday. I'm really just tired, so I'm trying to rest up, catch up on rest, I guess. My back isn't hurting as bad. My incisions are starting to kind of feel a little tight, so when I move around it's more of like a pulling sensation. Still can't really like bend or anything crazy. Otherwise just dealing with cabin fever and wanting to get out of the house, but everything's going pretty well. Finally got my antibiotics, so started that, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Say hi. Hey. Okay. Happy day 7. A little recap of day 7, actually. The night of day 6, so Wednesday, I ended up going to a friend's house. We had some other friends there, and it was like a little hangout, but also like a finance class, and so that was fun. Today was a good day. Showered again today, actually, and it was virtually painless, much better than the very first shower. I've really had no appetite, so that's been hard, and it's not very fun to be taking narcotics on an empty stomach, because it just, for me personally, it makes me like nauseous and dizzy and not feel great. So I've been trying to eat as much as I can for that purpose, but it has been a little more difficult. Yeah, overall today was good. And then we went to young adults. I did spend some time outside kind of mingling with people, but then I came back in to the air conditioning just to make sure my incisions weren't getting too like sweaty and gross, and that I didn't get too fatigued. Then we went for ice cream, and there were some fireworks going. I don't have to go into work tomorrow because I don't have any clients on the books, which is great. I'm technically still on call. So yeah, just another day chilling at home, and then Saturday is the big day. It'll be great. It'll be great. I actually just, while walking from the bedroom to the bathroom, I was able to do it on one crutch, and I'm able to kind of maneuver around the bedroom without crutches. I still hold on to things, but my balance and strength are getting a little bit better. So I still can't bend down for another 3 weeks. Sorry, I can't bend down for another 2 weeks. I can't lift heavy objects for another 3 weeks. Very conveniently, the heaviest thing I can lift actually is my blow dryer at work. So yeah, other than that, no lifting anything super heavy, nothing that requires me to like flex my core or my legs, especially like my upper, like my thighs, my glutes, in order to carry it. Everything less than, I think it's 10 pounds. I have my follow-up appointment next Friday where we get all the answers. Otherwise, recovery is going great. Day 9 is officially complete and ended with a crash for sure. I just woke up from a mini nap. I went back to work for the first day today. I didn't film a check-in yesterday. Yesterday was just a weird day emotionally. I guess I kind of had like the Sunday scaries, but was also like extra fatigued, and just not feeling well. Yesterday was just a weird day. So anyways, went to work today, very painful and exhausting, and then came home and your girl cooked dinner, so definitely pushed it to the max. But the dinner thing, like, I had no choice. I can't keep ordering out. I don't want to keep ordering out. I miss my home cooking, and I've run out of all of the restaurants that I can tolerate. So I only took ibuprofen this morning because, you know, I don't want to be on a narcotic with my job. That's dangerous, so you best bet that when I got home, we took the hydrocodone and the ibuprofen together. My back was the absolute worst today. My stomach was a little crampy. And of course still that tight pulling sensation, almost like I can feel the scar tissue forming. It's like a stretchy feeling. Yeah, overall, I'm so glad to be back in my bed. And we'll be taking it easy the next couple of days.